Alright, welcome back. That's the first round of my solo playthrough of Colonial 700 to 1800. There's one thing I missed during the setup, and that was drawing 3 tactical cards into my hand. So we start the game with 5 tactical cards. We have the 2 from Great Britain, and then I have 3 more now. So that card is to get control back of a political objective. But I think the pirates, they can only take the political influence from you, but they don't take it himself, so I'm not sure if I can really use that. I can use that card at any time to re-roll any of my die rolls or cancel an effect of a tactical card, so it's quite powerful. What else do we have? I can immediately destroy one enemy essence or native allies, or during a battle I can add the +2 to one die. It's quite good. You can use tactical card at any time. Then I have, you may destroy one good of your choice in your warehouse. You get 3 gold. That's good if I need more gold at any time. And add +2 to your political objective rolls. That's perfect when we try to get one. Alright, so that's still from the setup. I want to show you the cards, what the benefits are. So Virginia, if you have a naval mark here or card here, you get a +1 in battles. For Philadelphia, we talked about already. That's a victory point. I think that's a misprinting. It should be VP. For the end of the game, if you have control. Boston, if you have a leader card in Boston, you can roll 1 die. On a 5+, you can place a naval card for free. That's good. Martinique, again, you have to have a leader. If you roll a 4+, you get 1 gold. Belize, you need to have a leader. On a roll on 5+, you get native allies. You can play 1 card here for free. In Jamaica, you roll a 4+, then you can remove 1 gold from any opponent. So that's good. Okay, here, Port-au-Prince. If you have an ally, native ally here, you get +1 on your die roll. Barbados, if you have a leader, you roll 1 die. If you have a 5+, you can place a plantation card here, and I think plantation, so you can place that for free. It's one of your attack cards, and I think they will give you another goods. Yeah, take 1 additional good produced in this colony. So that's, by the way, what I was mentioning in the setup regarding the goods. So we would need 1 more of each, but we can do that if we need 1 later. And then the last one over there, is on a 5+ roll. You get a +1 on the political roll if you do it in the same turn. Okay. Good. Alright, so we follow the turn sequence, and the first thing is we draw a tactical card. We get start of a battle. Enemy units get -2 to their roll for this battle. buildings are not affected. It's a very good card. Okay, we take that. Then step 2 is the leaders. So if you have the leader in any location, you can get the benefits. So do the dice rolls now. Not happening now because we don't have any leader. Political objectives. We pick one political influence, and then we get the benefits if we roll the number or higher. So I think I would pick Maria Theresa. So we would need a 5+, but because I have that card here which gives me a +2, so I will play this card for the way, and then I do a die roll, and we would need a 3+, and it's a 2. Alright, unfortunately, if we would have achieved that, we would get the Austrian expedition card, which would give us a strength of a die roll +1. Yep. Right. So that was the political objective rule. Next is purchases. So basically what we can do, our units, they have all a cost. And we can buy them with the money we have. So let's see, that's for example as a leader, which would be good to have it in one of the locations where we get the benefits with a leader. Just see, yeah, that's an infantry unit, that's natives, support, buildings who give you benefits, cavalry. What else do we have? Buildings, artillery. Yep. All right. And we have also a naval unit. All right. So let's see. I think it would be the leaders. We have, I think, 4 leaders. For another 1 coin. 1 and 3. I think there was another one. Yeah, here for 2. Because of the fact we have 3 money, we have only 1 influence with 1 leader. So let's take that leader for 1 money, and then you put them into your support. Yeah, I think that's okay. We need to make sure we are not open in Philadelphia and lose that victory point. And over there, okay, I think for the natives. Also, sometimes it mentioned in what area you can place them, so that natives can only go to the Caribbean, which fits perfectly. Sometimes it's Asia or whatnot, then you can't play them. So I think I used the natives because over there I would get a +1. So take that for 1. And then 1 more, I think. Fortress. Maybe that's a good card. You can have only 1 building, I think is what that means. Just double check that. Limit to 1 card with this name, yeah, so you can only have 1 fortress in 1 area. So I think I will take that as well. Cost me another card. Alright, that was purchases. Now we could do movements. So we could move one space per turn, so you can move from that area to that area, or you can move to the high seas. From the high seas you can then go to a different location. You can't go from the outer locations. No, I think you can go from the outer location to the high seas, but you can't go from the high seas to the outer locations, for example. Alright, then we would do battles. There are no battles at the moment. And then support, it's the moment when we put the cards we just purchased to the areas we want to. So as I said, I want to have my leader card in Martinique, because then I get the leader bonus later. I will have the fortress card in Philadelphia to protect my victory point, and then my native allies, I will move them here, because eventually I will get, because that card gives me then +1. Alright, and then the last part of my turn is the income. So I get 3 gold plus 1 gold for each set of 3 different goods in my warehouse. I have at the moment 1 set of goods. They are different. Individual sugar and coffee. So that means I get 3 coins in general, and then another one for the goods. Remember, the silver and gold, they are both the same, right? Okay, and I put that on my board. That's my turn. Now we move on to the pirate's turn. Alright, so pirate's turn. For the pirate's turn, we draw a card from the tactical pirate's deck until we get a raid card. There are 2 types of cards. We have pirate tactical cards and raid cards. So if we draw pirate tactical cards, we do the effect, and then we draw another card, and we do that until we get a raid card. Right? So let's draw the first card and see what we have. That's a pirate tactical card. Young sailor does expedite from the Royal Navy, begin to engage in piracy, reveal 1 card from the pirate deck and place it on the high seas. Right, we take 1 card from the pirate deck and place it on the high seas location. And then, as I mentioned here on the card, reveal another card. Okay, so we discard that card. Just put it underneath. And then we draw another card. And that's a raid card. Right, so you follow from the top to the bottom. With the turn, the player shuffles their cards in their hand and discard 1 random tactic card. That's bad. Okay, so that's my hand. Let's get the shuffle and discard a card. Alright, that's the one who would give a -2 to opponent during an attack. Okay, unfortunate. I discard that card. Now what's next? Pirate raid. Reveal 2 cards from the pirate deck and send them to the shaded colonies. So you can see up here we have the locations as we have on the table. So we need to place 1 pirate on that card or on that location and 1 pirate on that location. So let's do that. The first, and we place it on that location, and then another one, we place it on that location. Right, and then we can discard that card as well, so put it underneath. And that ends the pirate turns. So there's no battle at the moment. There are no pirates in my location and vice versa. That means we would move the turn marker to round 2 and we would begin the second turn.